What's up with you, baby? I'm back with another video. Today we're making collard greens with smoked turkey. Stick around. Peep how I did it. So we're gonna go ahead and start on our smoked turkey next. We're gonna go ahead and add some water to a pot. We're gonna add our smoked turkey next, and then we're also gonna add some seasonings to that water because this is the water that we're gonna be using to cook our greens in. And also you wanna cook the turkey necks until they're nice and tender because we're gonna be pulling those off the bone and we're gonna add that to our greens. So we're gonna add a half a teaspoon of sage, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and also 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. And we're also gonna add 3 bay leaves. So we're gonna give that a stir. Keep in mind that when you're cooking this, a lot of this water is gonna boil out. So make sure you put enough water in your pot to cover the turkey necks. Now we're gonna put the top on it and let it boil till it's nice and tender. Meanwhile, we're gonna go ahead and prep our greens. We're gonna go ahead and get that center vein out. This is the easiest way to me. I just like to cut it out with my knife. So once we cut that out, we're gonna go ahead and separate the leaves, and then we're just gonna make a stack. And once you have a good amount of a stack of greens, we're gonna go ahead and roll them from one end to the other. And once we have our greens rolled, we're gonna cut them into 1/2-inch wide portions. Now our greens are all chopped, we're gonna go ahead and clean them. Now you're gonna need to clean your sink out real well because you're gonna need your sink to clean these greens. So I went ahead and filled up the sink with warm water, added some salt, and then added some vinegar. After that, we're gonna add our greens to the water and let it soak for about 10 minutes. After that, we're gonna come back and give them a real good cleaning. So you wanna make sure you clean your greens real well because these greens can tend to be dirty and gritty. So we're gonna go ahead and give them a nice bath. And as you can see from what I was saying, this water is real cloudy now. A lot of the dirt has come off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and transfer these greens to the other side of the sink in some clean warm water and give it a rinse. So we're gonna go ahead and rinse our pan because we're gonna remove the greens from this water. We're gonna fill the sink back up with some more warm water and we're gonna give it one more good old rinse just to make sure the greens are nice and clean. Now that our greens are nice and clean and our turkey necks are now done, we're gonna go ahead and start putting it all together. Now you want to make sure that you get the bay leaves out of there also. That's the water that we're going to be using for our greens. But just to add one more layer of flavoring over to a hot pan, we're going to add some diced onions and some chopped bacon. Now I'm using turkey bacon because I don't eat pork. Now we're gonna cook this down until the onions are nice and soft. We're also gonna add 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. Now, we're just gonna go ahead and add everything to the pot. Add all your greens, then add your smoked turkey, then add your onions and bacon. I added another half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and half a teaspoon of sage. We're gonna go ahead and give that a good mix, give it a good stir, put the top on it, let it cook for about 45 minutes. Now, it depends on your preference. You can let it cook longer if you want it to break down a little more, but me personally, I still kind of wanted my greens to have a little form to them, you know. I want them to have a little firmness to them, so I didn't cook them too long. 30 to 45 minutes, and that was it. And as you can see, the greens are not too mushy. It's full of turkey, full of bacon, full of flavor. Give these a try for your Thanksgiving dinner. Now it's time to give them a taste. Now I want to thank y'all for your support, for pushing me over 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate the love, and I thank y'all for watching.